2025 is set to be a huge year for the gaming industry, from a new console announcement and a whole list of awesome titles releasing. Today we're going to dive into the best titles releasing in 2025, and if I've missed any titles you think should have made the video, then leave them in the comments below. First up, we are starting off big with Avowed. Releasing on February 18th, this action RPG takes place in a rich fantasy world and honestly gives Elder Scroll vibes. You can play this game in both first and third person, and uniquely, instead of an open world, it has open zones, with Obsidian focusing more on RPG storytelling and dialogue. Interesting as well, this game will have no romance options, so gamers, I guess you are out of luck in that department. The developers Obsidian Entertainment made popular games such as Fallout New Vegas, which in particular is a fan favourite. And Avowed is sadly only coming to Xbox and PC, so PlayStation players, I guess you are out of luck. It wouldn't be 2025 gaming video without mentioning Ubisoft's new title in the Assassin's Creed franchise, with the latest installment being set in Japan and got two main protagonists to the controversy of many people, especially if you are from Japan. You can choose which you play as, and thankfully for the gamers, you no longer have to change them Valentine's plans, with the second delay now bringing the release of this game to March 20th. With some fantastic movement, including the grappling hook and the ability to go prone and crawl around, this game has a lot of potential. The time period and location has been hugely demanded by Assassin's Creed fans for many years now, so all being well, hopefully this brings some much needed life back into the Assassin's Creed franchise. Releasing in just under a month, we have Civilization 7 on February 11th. You'll be able to play the latest installment in the Civilization franchise. With 6 being hugely popular, I'm sure there are many people excited to have a new game 9 years after the release of 6. With changes to the game, including you now take charge of 3 civilizations in 3 eras, including Antiquity, Exploration and Modern. You'll pick a different civilization for each, and this game will be releasing on Switch and old gen as well. Not confirmed, but a game you'll likely see at least an announcement made is Resident Evil 9. Rumoured to be taking place on an island in Asia, specifically based on Singapore. With the developers of Resident Evil 7 in charge and a new generation of hardware being used, this game is going to be beautiful, and after how good Resident Evil 7 was, I imagine this game could be really, really good. Capcom normally announce Resident Evils at the Sony shows, so expect this during State of Play or Showcase. The game will apparently be way more open, and since we have no official news about Resident Evil in the past 18 months, it certainly looks likely we could be onto a new title later this year. At the end of February, on the 28th, the next Monster Hunter title will be releasing, with Capcom promising to make the game more seamless than ever. With a more seamless world, the game will have a lack of loading screens, integration between online and offline will be more seamless, and transition between game and cutscenes, well, you guessed it, it will be more seamless. The combat in this game is already really, really good, so expect that to be even more refined, and the responses from the people who have played the beta so far have been really positive. GTA 6 does not make a mention in this video, as I have serious doubts that game won't suffer another day, but overall, this is a really strong year for gaming, especially in the first few months. Game of the year in 2025 could be extremely difficult and competitive. Thank you all for watching, your support is always appreciated, and have a good day.